Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys, and yes guys, we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played. West Ham guys, at home at Old Trafford guys, where we saw Manchester United win comfortably 3-0 against West Ham. Probably the first time this season where we've looked comfortable this season as well. Thankfully, it's just come now. Anyway guys, we needed to win this. It's back-to-back wins. We've won 3 games in a row now. Slowly but surely picking up some momentum now as well and getting our confidence back as well. Anyway guys, let's get straight to today's video now. We made one change from the last game against Wolves. Talking about start 11, so we started with Onana, Dalot, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Hainu, Casemiro, Garnacho, Fernandes, Rashford and Højlund. Getting to the other reaction now. Højlund and Garnacho hammer West Ham. Yes! Get in. What a win, what a result. Massive 3 points. Back-to-back wins. We needed to win to close the gap on top 4. We need consistency now. Probably the first time Ten Hag's been comfortable in the last 15 minutes. Bring down the goal difference. It was an okay but scrappy start. United are exploiting the left-hand side. It's competitive end-to-end open game. United bringing the intensity and tempo. United on the front foot. United giving away silly loose balls. West Ham get a corner and Onana made a big save. United putting the pressure on. Fernandes has a big chance. United giving away silly free kicks. United just need to pick up the urgency. Good passage of play by United, and Højlund scores for 1-0. United need to be aware of a reactionary response from West Ham. West Ham are trying to get back in the game. United searching for the second goal. United got to stay concentrated and focused. United just dropped the levels and intensity. Just got a bit flat and lost that spark. United are too open at times. United are pressing well when we have possession. West Ham have had their chances and their moments. United defended well. First half was okay. United got to regroup and go again. We've got to do better. We've got to create more. We need to be more tight and compact. Got to expect a reaction and response from West Ham. Got to pick up the intensity and tempo. Bring more energy and intent. Want to kill the game off. Be switched on at all times. West Ham had a chance on one end and great play by United, and Garnacho scores on the other end for 2-0. Rashford has a chance. Dalot has a hit on goal just wide. West Ham continued the fight. Emerson had a chance saved by Onana. Great ball by Fernandes to Garnacho. Garnacho just couldn't anticipate. And Højlund makes a personal change. West Ham trying to get back into the game. Moyes made a personal change, changing formation. West Ham trying to create chances. United are in control. United are more direct, getting in between the lines, making runs in from behind. Good pressure by McTominay. Garnacho scores for 3-0. Game, set and match. West Ham just don't have any answers. United are passing it comfortably. Can't penetrate in the final third. McTominay had a chance wide. Fantastic tackle by Dalot on Bowen. And Højlund makes 2 personal changes. United are grinding it out. Game management and decision making was vital. It was a deserved win. Let's take it one game at a time. Let's build on this confidence and momentum now. To be more consistent now. Let's get a run going. First half was okay. Second half was fantastic. Overall, brilliant performance. Win done. 3 points done and clean sheet done. Anyway guys, let's get straight to today's video now. What did I make of the performance? I think the performance overall was a brilliant team performance by Manchester United. Probably the first time this season where Ten Hag's looked comfortable in the last 15 minutes of the game. We needed to win this after the back of the Wolves win. It's no good just making a step forwards and making 2 steps backwards. So we had to win this game as well, and we want to be more consistent now as well. It was also the fact that we're coming off the win off Wolves, and we couldn't get too carried away after one great result against Wolves. It was the fact that we had to go at home, one against West Ham. You can't just be winning a game then losing a game. So we need to show some consistency now from Manchester United as well. It's back-to-back wins as well. It's 3 wins in a row as well from Manchester United. It's also the fact that it was a perfect game for Manchester United to get that goal difference down as well. Our goal difference has been minus for a couple of months now, and we need to really get that goal difference up now as well. The goal difference has been on a minus for months and months and months, and we can clearly see that we've been struggling to score goals all season long. So it's now all coming together now with our injury, slowly but coming back surely now. And yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. But we've been hit with another injury blow, and I'll get into that in a minute as well. But no, I think it was a perfect game for Manchester United. It was a great win, a great result, massive 3 points for Manchester United. We need to win this to sort of now close the gap to top 4. We're 6 points behind Tottenham now, that are fourth, and we're 8 points behind Tottenham as well. So, we're just looking for some consistency now into the team, and the first time where Ten Hag's looked comfortable all season long. We've not been consistent this season. We've been inconsistent for too long this season, and now we're just looking for a good end to the season now. Trying to get the injuries back, trying to have a good have a good have a good end to the season now, and United probably have the strongest team as well so far this season, with all the injuries coming back now as well. So I think Ten Hag will definitely be will be delighted with the squad that he's got now, especially as well. But yeah, I think in the first half I thought we were okay. I think there was that sort of spell where we dropped in levels and we sort of just lost that spark and lost that conviction. And I think we were just went a bit too passive in the first half without possession. But in possession, we still looked. We were looking where we looked aggressive on the front foot, pressing West Ham, and scored a great goal in the first half. Second half, brilliant. Just all round fantastic second half performance, just what we've wanted and what we've been looking for so far this season. Probably the first time this season where we've looked convincing and promising so far this season in the Premier League, especially. The performances this season have not been good enough, and some of them have been underwhelming, scraping wins as well. So just what we needed to do in this game, just what the doctor ordered and what we were looking for. But overall, brilliant win from Manchester United. But getting into the game now, I thought the first half kicked off. I thought it was an okay start, but it was a bit of a scrappy start into the game as well. But no, I thought it was an okay start. United were exposing that left-hand side, the right-hand side of theirs. But I thought it was, in the early doors, I thought it was competitive, end-to-end, open game. The game was getting stretched out at times, but United were looking to bring the intensity and tempo. United were on the front foot. We were giving possession away too easily, giving away loose balls too easily as well. With West Ham, though, we knew that we had to be aware of their set pieces, especially as well. So we had to be aware of their free kicks and their corners as well. But they put a corner in. Ronaldo made a big save in a big moment. But United were putting the pressure on. Fernandes had a big chance as well. United were giving away stupid, silly, cynical free kicks in stupid areas as well, which we had to cut out as well. But then we just needed to pick up the urgency as well. And it was a great passage of play by Højlund, and Højlund scores for 1-0. Great aggression from Casemiro as well. And United just need to be aware of a reaction from a response from West Ham as well. They brought a response as well. West Ham were looking to try and get back into the game. But, I thought in possession United did well to press onto West Ham. I just think it was the fact that, without possession, we're a little bit too passive. We lost that spark and that conviction and that aggression and that intensity about our play without possession, I thought. But then we just had to stay concentrated and stay focused. We dropped the levels and the intensity, like I just mentioned just then, and we just went a bit flat and we just lost that spark. And I think we were just a little bit too open at times. But I thought we were still pressing quite well with possession. And, West Ham had their moments and their chances. I thought United defended really well in the first half. I thought the first half was okay, especially. Second half, it was more about, we had to regroup and go again. We knew we could have done better in the second half, definitely, for sure. We knew we had to create more chances as well. I think towards the end of that first half, we're a little bit, what could you say, a little bit lacklustre as well. We just sort of dropped the levels in the first half, but we just needed to get it back to where we wanted it to be, and we just needed to be more tight and compact. We needed to expect a reaction and response from West Ham. We need to pick up the intensity and tempo as well, bring more energy and intent by us as well. And we need to kill the game off and be switched on at all times as well. And, I thought it was a good start by United. West Ham had an early chance on one end, fluffed their lines, and then and then on the other end, a great play by United. Garnacho scores for 2-0. It was all about getting the second goal for United, and it was all about whoever scores the next goal. If West Ham scored the next goal, it was going to be game on, but second goal was vital for United in this game as well, and we got the second goal as early as we could as well. And then Rashford had a chance. United then was sort of starting to build some momentum, some confidence. Dello had a close on a close hit on goal just wide. West Ham were looking to continue the fight. Emerson had a great chance and it was saved by Ronaldo. And then I thought there was some good play and some good individual performances. The likes of Fernandes, great ball from Fernandes to Garnacho, just couldn't anticipate. Ten Hag made some personal changes. West Ham were trying to get back into the game. Moyes made a personal change as well, formation change. West Ham were trying to create more chances, but United were looked more control, were dictating play, dominating the game as well. United were more direct as well, trying to make runs in from behind, getting in between the lines as well. Good pressure by McTominay onto Phillips. Garnacho scores for 3-0, which was game, set and match. West Ham just didn't have the answers. United were passing it around comfortably. We just couldn't penetrate. I thought, there was times where we were trying to find the fourth goal and we just couldn't penetrate the final third, and we just couldn't find any red shirts in the final third as well. And McTominay had a chance wide. Fantastic tackle by Dello on Bowen as well. Brilliant as well. And it was important to keep that clean sheet as well. And Ten Hag made 2 personal changes. And United then we're trying to see it out, grind it out. Game management, decision making was vital. And it was a deserved win for Manchester United. We want to take it one game at a time. We want to build on this confidence and momentum now. We want to be more consistent now. We want to get a run going now. And overall, brilliant performance by Manchester United. It was a complete performance by Manchester United. It's win done, 3 points done, and clean sheet done. Overall, in the end, what a win, what a result. We needed to win this to start closing on the top 4. We knew we couldn't get too carried away after beating Wolves. It's back-to-back wins. It's important not to show any signs of complacency, but how important and satisfying is it to pick up yet another 3 points in another huge clash against West Ham. It was massive. It was important. We knew we had to win this against West Ham. We knew it was a big game yet again. We knew we couldn't show any signs of complacency in this game as well. I said to the build-up of this game as well, I said we can't get too carried away to beating Wolves. In the whole of December, it was the fact that we were making a step forwards and making 2 steps backwards. We knew we couldn't afford to do that. We knew that we had to follow it up with another win. It's no good getting a win against Wolves, showing some good signs and some good play. Our style of play looks very good. Fight towards the end of these games as well. In this game, it was important and satisfying to yet again win and get the 3 points in another huge clash against West Ham. We knew that we had to follow it up with another win. It was not the fact that win this and then lose the next one against West Ham. The home form's not been great this season as well, which we need to work on as well. And we need to sort of get Old Trafford back to a fortress again as well towards the end of the season as well. The injuries are coming back as well soon as well, and slowly but surely they're all coming back now. Have been hit with another injury blow as well. Just so unfortunate for Lecture as well. We knew coming into this game we needed to win this, and it was a deserved win for Manchester United. We're not comfortable for the first time this season. It was a convincing and promising performance by Manchester United as well. We want to build on this now. It's all about taking it one game at a time. We need to be consistent now to get a run going. We've got that momentum and that confidence on our side now as well, especially. We want to build on this now. We want to keep it going. We're still undefeated this year as well. It's massive 3 points. It's back-to-back wins. 3 wins the run now. We need to start closing in on top 4 as well. We're just screaming for some consistency now. Manchester Manchester United. We need to bring down the goal difference as well, especially, and that was a perfect game for this one as well. We just need to keep scoring loads of goals, keeping clean sheets, build on it, keep scoring goals for fun. Just want to have a good end to the season now, towards the end of the season. Build on it, keep going towards the end of the season. We want to have a good end to the season, definitely for sure. Højlund has now scored 4 goals in 5 games, now scored 4 goals in a row. It's all coming together for him, and probably scored his best goal since being at United. He's on fire at the minute. Oh, it definitely is. Man's on fire. He can't stop scoring goals now. To be honest, it's all coming for Højlund now. He's scored 10 goals in all competitions. I do expect him to score more goals. I expect him to definitely score 20 plus goals this season. We can aim for that, maybe aim for 25 towards the end of the season. I think that's it complete. Højlund, man of the match in this one. Brilliant performance by him. It's all coming together for Højlund now. I'm pleased for him now that he's scoring more goals. He's getting the service that he deserves now. You know, they are trying to find Højlund now, adapt to life to England as well. Took him some time, but we knew we had to give him some time. It was all going to come together for him. The man on form at the minute, can't stop scoring goals. I'm happy he's getting his confidence now, his momentum. And when you keep scoring goals as a striker, you're going to keep finding your confidence, and you want to build on it, and you want to keep going, keep scoring goals, you want to keep improving, you want to keep developing as well as a team as well. Højlund is the man on form at the minute. 4 goals in 5 games, 4 goals in a row. He wants to keep it going. He's got some confidence going now, and he wants to keep it going. We need him in the big games to step up as well. We've got some big games coming up. We just need him to turn up, find Højlund in the right time at the right place, and he'll score those goals for us as well. We're getting there, we're building there, it's coming all together, and let's keep it going. Licha Martinez was involved in 4 games after being sidelined for 4 months, and now seems like he's picked up a new injury. It's a big blow for him, as he's just coming back to his best again from last season. It's a massive blow for the team. It's a massive blow for him. He's devastated as well. Just as you're coming back as well to full fitness, match rhythm, getting your match sharpness again after being out for 4 months as well. He's like a new player because we've not seen him for 4 months, especially with his metatarsal injury and now having a knee injury as well. It's just a big blow. Yeah, again, he's going to be out for 8 weeks now. It's a big blow, but he'll come back stronger from this. Determined and willing to come back earlier than that. He needs to get it right, recover well, follow your rehabilitation, come back stronger. No doubt he'll come back stronger, and he's a big part of this team, and he will come back stronger from this. Speedy recovery. It's a big blow after coming back for 4 games, pick up a fresh injury. It is what it is. It's part of football. I can only but wish him a speedy recovery. We'll get you back towards the end of the season after the international break. Hopefully things will go right in his recovery. Can't wait to see you back on the pitch pretty soon. Who's my man of the match? There were some good players that had a good game. For Onana for one, had a decent game. Dalot had a good game. Maguire had a good game. Martinez had a good game. Shaw had a good game. Manu had a brilliant game as well. Casemiro had a good game. Garnacho brilliant as well. 2 goals to his name. Fernandes was good. Rashford was good. Thought Højlund was good as well. Got his birthday goal as well. 2 players for me. Garnacho for his brace and Højlund for his goal on his birthday as well. 2 players had a brilliant game. Manu had a brilliant game as well. I'll tell you what, the future looks bright for Manchester United as well. How do we beat Aston Villa now? Obviously, we've got Aston Villa in our next game now. You know what? This is going to be a tough game for Manchester United against Aston Villa. We know that Aston Villa are having a great season this year. You know, they've got lots of quality all over the pitch. Got a brilliant manager in Unai Emery as well. Aston Villa, brilliant team. They're sat 4th. They're having a good season. Battling to stay in the FA Cup at this moment in stage as well. So I think if they win that, they'll be more than motivated, ready for Manchester United as well. They'll look to get us back after getting beat 3-2 at Old Trafford as well. If Villa get through on Chelsea, they'll be more than motivated to go and beat us at Villa Park. If they lose to Chelsea midweek in the FA Cup, they'll be obviously devastated to go out of the FA Cup, and they'll be looking back to get to winning ways as soon as they can. United have got to take it all in. United have to be ready on the day. I think it's going to be a tough game. You know, we know that 3 points are up for grabs here against Villa. They've only lost once at home this season, and that was just last week to Newcastle as well. Coming into Villa, it's going to be a tough game. Going away from home, we lost there last season when Unai Emery was appointed as well as manager. We'll be looking to put it right, do the double on Villa as well. They'll be looking to get us back as well. They'll be looking for revenge as well. It's the fact that we've got to prepare well for this game. United have got 4 weeks to prepare for this. There's no excuses. Got to perform well for a game like this, for a full 90 minutes. Got to go with the right mentality, the right mindset. Be competitive. It's going to be end to end. Both teams are going to get the chances. It's going to be tight, tactical. It's going to be a tough game for both teams. tough afternoon for both teams. Whoever takes the chances and who's got the quality in front of goal takes the chances will win this game. If we take our chances, we'll win this game definitely against Aston Villa. It all starts defensively. Defend properly, defensively frustrate them, keep it tight and compact. Defensively, we've got to do our job here. High demands are going to be at stake here. We have to be ready against Aston Villa. Tough game. We have to be ready. Aston Villa are a brilliant team, as we know. They're well coached, they're well drilled, very technical, skillful side. It's going to be difficult. We have to be going there with the right mentality, the right mindset. Got to prepare well for a game like this against Aston Villa. There's no excuses. Got a full week to prepare for this. So I expect players to be ready to go, rejuvenated, ready to go, bring loads of energy, aggression on the front foot, relentless, ruthless. High intensity, high tempo, energy, intent, all got to be there on the day. Against Aston Villa, we have to be ready to go to war with them as well. Emery's teams defend in an extremely compact 4-4-2 shape, which operates mainly in the central half spaces areas, forcing the opposition to play using width. Lack of wingers' use of central midfielders as Mesler's instead of aid of the goal of Emery's structure, stay compact, and when on the counter, build through the middle. However, the classic wingers like Leon Bailey, Emiliano Buendia in his ranks, Emery has his options for the best of the both worlds. In the picture as well, the perfect example, Aston Villa's pressure is when attacking the box. Incredible high defensive line in the build-up right before the attack is made of a back four which switches to a back three in attack. Ezri Konsa in the libero and Ashley Young and Tyrone Mings on the right and left respectively. This allows for Alex Romano, a highly attacking fullback, to push up while Douglas Luiz drops into the half space and starts to orchestrate. In this specific case, Ollie Watkins drops deep to receive while Jacob Ramsey on the left-hand side, Messler tucks in into the half space to overlap Watkins' flick. But this Aston Villa team, the well coached, the well drilled, the very technical, skillful side, got a few injuries that they're dealing with at the minute as well. They're going to be tight. It's going to be tight and tactical. They'll play with width. They've got wet pace on the wings. They're very good on set pieces. They're tight and compact. Defensively frustrate teams. Very direct. They'll get between the lines. They'll make runs in from behind. The wide players like to cut back inside, cause opponent problems, be brave, they'll take risks, they'll create the chances, they'll take the chances, they'll be clinical on the front foot, very physical, aggressive, ruthless, they'll bring the energy, the intent, the high intensity, the high tempo, they'll be relentless, they'll sustain attack, they'll look to be strong, they'll look to control and dominate the game. But United have got to defend properly. Defensively, you've got to be organised. We need to be tight and compact, defensively frustrate them. We need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, create the chances, take your chances. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drive them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play. Need to play with width, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't let them back in the game. Don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. Got to do the basics right. Game management, decision making has got to be vital. Got to get tight, don't get a shot off. Sustain your attacks, do your basics, win your 50-50s, win your second balls and win your duels. Put them on the back foot, keep possession. Fullbacks have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure. Don't let their wingers cut back inside, don't afford to make mistakes, make runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, be explosive, keep Watkins, DRB, Durant and Rodgers quiet. Getting to the goals now. First goal, Martinez shields the ball, tries to find Højlund, Zuma clears it. Great pressure and aggression by Casemiro, pass the ball to Højlund. Højlund fakes shots and scores on his weak foot for 1-0. Second goal, Fernandes sees Garnacho out wide. Garnacho controls it, cuts back inside, shoots and gets deflected in for 2-0. Third goal, Johnson passed the ball to Phillips. Good pressure by McTominay. McTominay wins the ball back, sees Garnacho in space and Garnacho scores for 3-0. Getting to the stats now, possession for Man United it was 51.1%, for West Ham it was 48.9%. Goals for Man United it was 3 and for West Ham it was 0. Total shots for Man United it was 12 and for West Ham it was 22. Shots on target for Man United it was 5 and for West Ham it was 3. Shot accuracy for Man United it was 41.7%. For West Ham it was 13.6%. Inside the box for Man United it was 7, for West Ham it was 13. Shots outside the box for Man United it was 5, for West Ham it was 9. Total passes for Man United it was 528 passes. For West Ham it was 482 passes. Pass accuracy for Man United it was 85.6%. For West Ham it was 87.3%. Into the substitutions now mainly went off McTominay. Talk about Kobe's performance. Another tidy performance in front of England's assistant manager Steve Holland. Earned a standing ovation and congratulations from teammates when he came off. Martinez went off of around talk about Lisandro's performance. Different partner, but Saint Martinez, often the defender in the way of a pass or a shot, had to come off after a knee booked under the weight of Vladimir Sufal. Shaw went off Lindelof to talk about Luke's performance. Not as probing in the final third as he has been of late. Defensively excellent again before and after Kuda switched to the right flank. Højlund went off for Anthony talking about Rasmus's performance. Broke double figures in the goal scoring form with his best goal yet for United. Now has 4 goals in the last 4 Premier League games. Next up we've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa are 4th in the league. We know this is going to be a tough game against Aston Villa. We know it's going to be a tough afternoon for both teams. This is going to be a big game for both teams. Whatever happens in the FA Cup replay against Aston Villa and Chelsea, if Aston Villa win that game and go through to the next round, they'll be more than motivated to go and win against Manchester United, and they'll want revenge as well if they lost 3-2. If they lose and crash out the FA Cup, they'll be looking to get back to winning ways as soon as possible, and they'll want to put it right. It's a heads up for Manchester United that we're going to stay focused and stay concentrated. We need to be on it from minute 1 to minute 90. We've got to perform well for a full 90 minutes as well. We know it's going to be tough to go there and win. Newcastle just went there and won last week 3-1. Going to Villa Park, it's tough. They're making it a fortress this season as well. It's going to be a tough place to go to get a result. It's all about we have to go there, perform well for a full 90 minutes. We need to defend properly as a team. We need to defensively straight them, keep it tight and compact. It's all about who wants it more. Going to Villa Park as well, what you've got to do is you need to get the first crucial goal as soon as you can. We need to have a good start as well. We've had 2 good starts in 2 games now. We want to be on the front foot with aggression, energy, intent, courage, intensity, high tempo. Got to bring it all to Villa Park as well. We've got a full week to prepare for this as well. There's no excuses. We'll be ready for this game, re-energised, rejuvenated, ready to go again. So we have to be ready for this game against Aston Villa. We're going to be in for a tough 90 minutes. It's going to be physical, mentally draining as well. But we just have to stay tight, compact, stay focused, stay concentrated, don't make silly mistakes. Can't make mistakes against this Aston Villa team because they'll punish you as well. We made a couple of mistakes against West Ham. We have to cut them out. This Aston Villa team, they're well coached, they're well drilled. As soon as we make a mistake, they'll look to capitalise on it. You can't afford to do that on Aston Villa. You have to cut all your mistakes out and be tight and tactical. We beat them at Old Trafford 3-2. That's how we showed that aggression about ourselves, and we come out. We have to win our duels, win our second balls, win your duels as well. We have to be first to everything as well against Aston Villa as well. Tough game, but you just have to go there and perform well for a full 90 minutes. Go and get the first crucial goal. We want to be on the front foot, show the aggression, we want to get to our principles, we want to play to our routines and our principles. High demands are going to be at stake. 3 points is up for grabs here against Aston Villa. It's going to be a tough game for both teams, but this game is going to be competitive, it's going to be end-to-end. Both teams are going to get the chances. The game's going to get stretched out. Both teams are going to get the chances. Whoever takes the chances, whoever's sharp in front of goal, who's got that composure, who's clinical in front of goal, and got the quality, will win this game. Whether if it's Aston Villa or Manchester United. United have got to go there with the right mindset, the right mentality. We've got to prepare well for this game. We've won 2 great games. We need to carry on that momentum and that confidence. We want to build on it as well. We want some consistency into the team now. Bring on Aston Villa. We have to be ready for this game. We need to be able to show the fight, the passion, the pride. Got to play for the badge, play for the club, for the team spirit, the character, the determination, the commitment, the desire, the willingness, the work rate and work ethic as well. Got to play with courage, intent, conviction. We yet again got to turn up to this game as well. Aston Villa are scoring 2.1 goals per game. Aston Villa are conceding 1.3 goals per game. Aston Villa have won 14, drew 4, and they've lost 5. They've lost to Newcastle 5-1, Liverpool 3-0, Nottingham Forest 2-0, United 3-2, and Newcastle 3-1. It's a chance for Manchester United to go there and to do the double as well. And Aston Villa have played 23 games, won 14 games, lost 1 game at home this season. The players to look out for is Martinez, Cash, Carlos, Digne, Torres, Moreno, Chambers, Longley, Louise, McGinn, Tillemans, Zinola, Bailey, Ramsey, Kamara, Watkins, Diaby, Durant and Rodgers. Hope you guys enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to know, and I'll see you guys in a video in the next couple of days. And peace.